The 2026 season has arrived. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 1. Lots to get to. We'll start in Philadelphia. The Eagles at home to take on the Cowboys. And this is C.D. Lamb. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. And that's a 63.
Sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in Week 2. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the man who proclaims to be from a whole pack of Badgers. Came into the league back in 2012, Russell Wilson.
Now his third team in the last 3 years. You remember Denver to Pittsburgh and now here in New York. He showed flashes of a vintage rush throughout the year in 2024 with the Steelers. Now he's looking to sustain those flashes for his new team in the Big Apple.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down.
Tracy going to get it on first down. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The numbers for him from a week ago, 14 carries, 57 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked to him before the game, though. He knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
Here's Wilson. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And that will come the offense as they take over. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
We talk so much about how coaches script things, especially on offense, to start a season, to start a game, whatever it is. Could they have scripted a better start in terms of playing? Offensive player of the week in the NFC, and his team won their season over.
Absolutely. Perfect start to the year, but all the talk was, hey, that was week 1. Now we got to move forward.
Let's do it again in week 2. That's what he's told his teammates.
That's caught downfield by Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys! George Pickens, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Aubrey good with the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
On is Jamie Gillen to punt this one away.
In formation for the Giants.
And it's fielded at the 34. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
The 20. 5. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. It's picked up by the Cowboys. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 21-0.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. They'll go again with Tracy. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. Now Wilson. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
And it's 4th down.
Jamie Gillen now on to punt. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams head out for this next drive. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter. They might very well lean on him the rest of the way. 103 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, Prescott. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That is caught. Oh, it's got some breathing room. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Vaughn, toss left side. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Deuce Vaughn taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it is 28-0.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Here's Wilson to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
It's 2nd down.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He's got his target. That's complete. Now they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action. It's Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Damone Clark. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Throwing is Wilson. He finds his man Johnson. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and 5.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Now Wilson. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Damone Clark. What a start to this ball game. Still in the first quarter, and he now has 3 sacks, on pace for double digits. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Dallas offense set for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On play action, Prescott. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Paulson Adebo on recovery.
Now Williams. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
It's 4th down.
4th down, Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Giants first down.
Wilson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. On the give, it's Tracy. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Tyrone Tracy, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Gano the extra point, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time. But there used to be a big-time song, and the lyric was, summertime and the living is easy. Right now, it's football time, and the running is easy for this crew.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Yes. Now Prescott. Now he'll tuck this and run. His throw incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
On third down, here's Williams. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start with a run by Tracy. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. They had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. And got his man. Complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors, 74 yards. And the Giants get a bit closer. Extra point try good by Gano. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Giants 14.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 141 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys are able to add on to that lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. Looking to put a drive together. Now it's Wilson. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And the Giants first down. It's a gain of 20. First down.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. Exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time, multiple guys get to it. On to punt, Jamie Gillen. This is taken at the 23. Just a 30-yard punt that time. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They were victorious a week ago over Philadelphia. They lead here as well as they start out 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The toss to the wide side. This is Williams. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
This throw left side is caught by Tolbert. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Again, that brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's a handoff to Vaughn. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the rout is on here in this first half. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And New York set to take the field. The last series form a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Wilson. They'll set up the wide receiver screen here for Neighbors.
Wilson's pass complete to number 1. The
offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
And the Giants first down. 2 yards on the play. First down, New York.
Tracy trying the right side. And he is going to lose yardage here. It was Dante Fowler who got in there to bring him down.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. 18 yards there, and it will be a 1st and goal. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They run it again with Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, what a move. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Kenneth Murray in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Wilson under pressure. They got him again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
They give it to Williams, running right. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams, 33 yards. And the Cowboys have taken a 6-touchdown lead. And that now 6 rushing touchdowns for him. And that ties him with Alvin Kamara, who on Christmas Day of 2020 also went for 6 touchdowns. And this is quickly turning into one of the great individual performances in NFL history. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out come the Giants. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Wilson. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Here's Jamie Gillen now. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. A dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
A gain of 6 yards.
Here we go with Williams. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Well, this went into the hands of Vaughn.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
1st and 10 at the 11.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Out of the gun, it's a give to Vaughn. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, they knew who to turn to on 4th down. Their horse, they needed the short yardage. He just couldn't get it.
And that's a surprise because normally that's bread and butter for them, right? Hand it to the big guy, let him go, pick up the first down. Didn't get it there. All credit to the defense. Usually, even if they know he's coming, he can't be stopped. And they got it done on that play.
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Again, it's Williams. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Now this offense is staying put. They're just 1 for 4 in these situations so far, but they're going again on 4th down. They run. It's Williams as well. Vaughn is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Javonte Williams taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign.
14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They'll start with a run by Tracy. Room here to run. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. Tracy going to get it on 1st down. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Kenneth Murray. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Here's Wilson. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Damone Clark. Who else? In there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And quickly they get to the line.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
He was brought down by Andrew Phillips.
They'll try and run for him. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he'll be taken down at the 34. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Cowboys' 34-yard line.
They'll go again with Tracy. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
Ready.
Now it's the backup Winston. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 16.
Jameis to throw it. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
Winston. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Damone Clark. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. On fourth down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. This a 33-yard attempt. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Brings up second and 7.
Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
First down.
A give to Williams, running right. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 49.
Vaughn on first and 10. A gain of 3, second down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. This offense has gone for it 5 times already. They're now going to go for a 6th fourth down try. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Now Winston. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't it?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime you didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
And they'll get him down right around the 16.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. The Giants 16.
Running behind center with Vaughn. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A loss of 2 yards. It's third and 9.
On third down, it's Vaughn. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16.
On the stop. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Prescott to throw on fourth. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now Winston. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Kenneth Murray in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. In motion left, Robinson. Throwing on second and long. Winston going right side. He finds Slayton. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. He's got his target. That's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. Play action now. Winston got his man in the crossing pattern. It's Slayton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
At the Cowboys' 23-yard line.
Play fake. Winston. This one is Slayton over the middle. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants are able to claw one back.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Cowboys take over.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up
Throwing, Prescott.
at the 28-yard line.
This one thrown deep for Schoonmaker. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Williams. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
Made back at his 48-yard line.
Now Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 36. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Now this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
12 more yards.
On first down, they go back to Vaughn again. And a short gain here down to the 22.
Down at the 22-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington, Williams. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Williams again. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Williams will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Yet another touchdown run for him, and this one is going to put his name in the NFL record books. He's now set the new bar for most rushing touchdowns in a single game. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Winston now. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Giants first down. A gain of 12.
On the ground, here comes Tracy. And this will be a Giants first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another Giants first down.
From the gun, Winston. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back.
And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Winston. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Kenneth Murray in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with the late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game. Here's Jamie Gillendow as he's on to punt for New York. This is fielded at the 27. 12 yards on the return that time.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Deuce Vaughn with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are on their way to a 2-0 start. Aubrey good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Nifty move. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. New York ready to go again offensively. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. 101 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw, Winston. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Winston. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. Fielded at about the 28. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Play action now. Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 35-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Vaughn. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now a 3rd and 6.
A gain of 13. It's 3rd down and 6.
Again, a run with Vaughn. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 4th down.
Here's Prescott. That is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on here in the 4th. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. New York's offense back out there and set to go. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 20.
Throwing, Winston. Catch made by Slayton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Singletary. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Winston. Able to locate his man Slayton on an out route. From the 46, here's a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Singletary here running out of the gun. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Jameis to throw it. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Damone Clark in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with the late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. This will be taken at the 10. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They start the drive with Hall. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
staying on the ground with Vaughn. And even 150 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
To throw is Prescott. He'll try to pick it up himself. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
4th down, Prescott.
Oh, come on, dude.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
Ready?
To throw is Winston. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Ready? Where we go?
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They go play action. Winston. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. On play action, Winston. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
I like it. It's so bad.
For a Giant touchdown. Theo Johnson, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Giants get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Giants 30.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game, well decided a long time ago.
Past the 20. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. On the ground with Vaughn. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Deuce Vaughn, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have opened the lead up to 60. Aubrey good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Gets past one man. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Possession of the football going back over to the Giants. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now Winston. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Now 3rd down and very long. Winston. Micah Parsons. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down.
A loss of 9 yards. Another 3 and out.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. And he'll take it just outside the 40. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And now here come the Cowboys.
Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
Here's a handoff to Vaughn. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Aubrey now for the PAT. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for him.
Yeah, I knew that was
Not
going
make
to
it to
go
the
like that.
goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
For the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, look how lopsided this game has been. Even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Winston. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
16 yards on the play. It's now
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. Aubrey now for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Oh, nice move.
Well, able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Here's Winston. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now Winston. Pressure, they got him again. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Here's Dart. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Von Diggs. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
At the 31-yard line.
Here we go, 46.
Throwing here, Prescott. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
As our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago.
The separation between a productive lineman
A great 1-2 to start the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hanson, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the New York Giants. And it's the newest Cowboy, George Pickens. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. It winds up as a 50-yard touchdown. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins as they play host to the New England Patriots. And this one, I'm not quite sure what